everything. The stock market, crypto, and our happiness depends on the CPI print in just moments. And nothing else matters until that is revealed. That's it for me. Bye-bye. With Bitcoin trading sideways for a longer amount of time than your parents' faith in you after investing in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the digital duty coins risk their biggest bust in just moments as the most important CPI reading since the beginning of mankind. And dare I say, since the beginning of the invention of tubed yogurt is unleashed upon planet Girth. But what I'm about to show you might make you wish that you were never born. Bitcoin right now faces its most interesting day of the next month confirmed, and that is going to be in just hours here. And pretty much everything will be dictated by this. And it's just extremely important. So one of the first things I want to jump into here is that the S&P 500 right now still sits atop the 200-week moving average, hanging on by a teensy-weensy, eensy-weensy little thread. And as we know, every time that the tip touches this 200-week moving average, things get pretty big. And right now, we are literally just hours away from the next CPI reading, which is inarguably the most important thing that will dictate and determine the direction of this market basically for the next month. Obviously, the FOMC meeting later this month is very important, but that directly pulls its decision from this reading that we're about to get, for the most part. So think of it this way. Tomorrow is the taco from Taco Bell, and the FOMC meeting is the stomach pain and diarrhea afterwards. They're both very important, right? Obviously, they're both critical. But obviously, your belly will not hurt unless you eat that taco. And let's be honest, we are about to munch and crunch on this taco like you've never munched and crunched before. And so the S&P, why is this important? Well, it dictates the direction of everything. The stock market and Bitcoin are like two peas in a pod, two pickles in a jar. Absolutely. And well, with Bitcoin, I would venture a guess. I would actually say this. I would say that Bitcoin is the most boring, most sideways that it's been since December of 2018. Now, two things. Why do I remember that? Well, I remember making videos. I remember tracking December of 2018. It was insanely boring. But what was that? December of 2018 was the final sideways, final boring period before the biggest dump since the beginning of before mankind. And that was right here, right? So we saw this months, about 3 months of the most sideways action ever. And then we got our ultimate bear market bottom. Now, am I saying that that's what's happening now? No. All I'm saying is it is as boring as it was back then. And does it look like we could see something similar? Yes, of course. Obviously, I don't think anyone is debating that. Could we go lower than the price of Bitcoin is right now at 19,000? Good golly gumdrops, 100% possible. Okay, it would be insane for somebody to say no. It's impossible that we could drop below 19,000 again. It is very likely, especially considering the current condition. But tomorrow we will get a little sneak peek of what is going on behind the numbers, behind the inflation, and it will really give everybody a little tickle that they've been waiting for a very long time. But keep in mind, guys, in that last drop, we found the 200-week as support and bounced. We have been below the 200-week for 4 months now. Actually, tomorrow will be like 4 months. So, yeah, much different times, right? We're very dumpy right now. We've gotten dumped on a lot. The Bitcoin bull run was not as pumpy as previous bull runs in terms of percentage gains. But the dumpiness absolutely has been in full effect. This has been very dumpy. And as well, take advantage of over $16,000 in trading bonuses below. Specifically with BitGet, if you sign up below, you will receive 15 free USDT using that link below. All you have to do is put in an email, create a password, and that's it. You get 15 free USDT and additionally over 16,000 in additional deposit bonuses across BitGet, Femex, and Bybit below. And right now, I mean, no surprise here, guys. I mean, Ethereum, look at this, just complete sideways. Having not gotten anywhere close to its lows, though, back in June, only going down to about 1230, 1240, but it was below 1,000. It was below 900 just a couple of months ago. Whereas Bitcoin is basically, again, still trading in these low, Bitcoin could risk setting a new low any day now. All it takes is one big dumpy candle. Interesting that I say that, right? One big dumpy candle like what we saw back exactly a month ago on the 13th of last month. What was that? That was the CPI print of last month, which everybody was very bullish about it. Look what happened before. Nice pump a week into it, and then the CPI print, massive dumpage. If we would get a candle, let's actually do this. If we get a candle like that tomorrow, let's take a squeak peek, of the same percentage, we would be setting a new low. So pretty much this is the cream of the crop. These next few hours will determine everything. Many people are probably bored with this market, myself included. Extremely boring price action, but tomorrow changes everything. And tomorrow is the very first, biggest, most important catalyst of the next month that will dictate and determine if we can see some increased volatility, if we can just finally get it over with and get completely dumped and dominated on, or if the baby bulls and the moon boys can gather their energy and unleash a complete reach around surprise upon the baby bears. And so that's pretty much the most important thing. One thing I do really want to highlight too is that, guys, this is ridiculous. So the SEC, they had like a lawsuit. Their only successful thing was like against Kim Kardashian for like they sued him for $1 million because of like she promoted a scam coin or something. And now the SEC is going after exchanges, coins, a bunch of other things. However, they're not investigating the politicians who are inside trading. For Pete's sake. The track records of some of these politicians, okay, are basically, they're unbeatable. Why? Because they're using inside information, which is illegal. And the SEC has direct jurisdiction and the ability to prosecute those politicians, but they won't. And I believe that it's possible the reason is something called corruption. So absolutely bananas, baloney, turkey gobble times 10. My good golly gosh, give me a break. And yeah, Custodia Bank founder Caitlin Long has strong words about the Fed and BNY Mellon. There's a lot of people also speaking out about different things and different hypocrisies within the space because crypto is being targeted. But that's for a reason. Crypto is being targeted because it's a threat. It's a real threat because it actually helps and takes away some of the power from the corruption. So anything that makes the government or politicians less corrupt, they will not like. And that is what crypto does. So they obviously don't like it. Just complete banana baloney. Man, good guy. It's just completely, it's out of this world. Absolutely time-sensitive alerts. Take advantage of our $16,000 in deposit bonuses below. Sign up right now to get 15 free USDT using my BitGet link below, and that is also available for US customers. If you want to know how, you literally click the link below, and it gives you a rundown on how to do it and the different deposits and everything like that. And without any further ado, that's it for me.